Alright, now in section 10.1, we're looking at trying to solve triangles that do not have a right angle in it. And what we would call that is an oblique triangle, a triangle that is not a right triangle. So we're either going to use something called the law of sines or the law of cosines, depending on which case we have. Okay, so to solve the triangle, the triangle has 6 parts. It's got 3 angles, angle B, angle A, angle C, and 3 sides, side C, side A, and side B, which would make up 6 parts. So when we say solve the triangle, we're trying to find all 6 parts. Okay, so here are some of the cases. If you've got an angle side angle case, you've got this angle here, this side, and then this angle. So angle, side, angle. Angle, angle, side. So I have this angle, and this side. A side-side angle case. So if I have this side, and this angle. Okay. For all 3 of these types or cases, we're going to use the law of sine, which that's going to be sine of A over A, sine of A over A, sine of B over B, sine of C over C. Now you could use this if you are looking for an angle. So looking for an angle. Or you could flip this whole thing and have side A over sine A, B over sine B, and C over sine C. You could use this if you were looking for a side. Unless you use cross multiplication, which it doesn't matter which one you use in that case. Okay, so here's the first problem. Solve the triangle if angle A is 32, angle B is 81.8, and side A is 42.9. Okay. Now we were in this triangle right here. We had angle B opposite, that is going to be side B. Angle A opposite that, side A. Angle C opposite that, side C. Okay, so if we just label our triangle ABC, then we'll say, okay, there's 32, there's 81.8, and then straight across from A, there's my side A. Okay, so I have a, let's see, I have a side, an angle, and an angle. Okay, so a side, an angle, and an angle right here, or an angle, angle, side case. Okay, so an angle, angle, side case. So what we have to find are the leftovers, side C, side B, and angle C. Now the easiest one to find right now is angle C, because if I add up all the degrees in a triangle, we know that that's going to equal up to 180. So if I have 81.8 degrees plus 32 degrees plus C, I know all of that is going to equal to 180. So that's going to give me 113.1 plus C is equal to 180. And then C will be equal to 180 minus the 113.1. And that will give me 66.2 degrees. Okay. So now all that's left is to find C and B. And I'm going to use the law of sines for that. So it'll be A over sine A is equal to B over sine B, which is equal to C over sine C. Okay, and I'm going to plug in what I know. So that'll be 42.9 over sine of A, which is 32. Okay, I don't know what B is. but I know what angle B is. That's 81.8. I don't know what side C is, but I just found angle C to be 66.2. Okay, so I'm going to set up two equations. I'm going to set this one equal to this one, and then this one equal to this one. Because if I set these two up right here, then I only have one unknown. Whereas if I set these two equal to each other, I have one equation but two unknowns, and I won't be able to solve it. Okay, so we'll have 42.9 over sine of 32 is equal to B over sine of 81.8, and 42.9 over sine of 32 is equal to C over sine of 66.2. So for this equation, I'll solve for B. For this equation, I'll solve for C. Okay, so I'll rewrite that. I've got 42.9 over sine of 32 is equal to B over sine of 81.8. Okay, if I use cross multiplication, this is going to be B times sine of 32 is equal to 42.9 times sine of 81.8. And I'm going to move sine of 32 over to the other side, so I'm going to divide both sides by sine of 32. Okay, so B is equal to 42.9 times sine of 81.8 all over sine of 32. Okay, so this is when I would grab my calculator and plug this information into my calculator. So what you should come out with is 80.1. Okay, for C, we have 42.9 over sine of 32 is equal to C over sine of 66.2. Again, I'm going to cross multiply. So C times sine of 32 is equal to 42.9 times sine of 66.2. Divide both sides by the sine of 32. So C is equal to 42.9 times sine of 66.2 all over sine of 32. Again, I'd grab a calculator, plug this in, and you should get 74.0. And since they were talking about the sides are in centimeters, that's what I'm going to write here. So this was centimeters and centimeters. Okay, so we found that angle C was 66.2, side B was 80.1 centimeters, and side C was 74.0 centimeters. Okay, so if angle C is 112.9, angle A is 31.1, and side B is 347.6 feet. Okay, so if I label my triangle ABC, I will label it according to what they gave me. So what I have here is an angle, side, and then an angle case. So I'm actually looking at this one right here. Angle, side, angle case. Okay. All right, so the easiest one to get right now would be angle B, because I know that if I add all three of these degrees together, I'll get 180. So I'm going to do 31.1 plus 112.9 plus angle B is equal to 180. So that would be 144 plus B is equal to 180. So B is 180. minus 144, or 36 degrees. Okay, all I have left now is to find side C and side A. So I'm going to use the law of sines. So A over sine of A is equal to B over sine of B, and C over sine of C, and then plug in what I know. I don't know side A, but I know angle A is 31.1. I know side B, that's 347.6. And I just found angle B to be 36. Don't know side C, but I know angle C, so that's 112.9 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to set these two equations equal together, and then these two equations equal together. I will have A over sine of 31.1 is equal to 347.6 over sine of 36, and C over sine of 112.9 is equal to 347.6 all over sine of 36. Okay, so if we use the first one, A over sine of 31.1 is equal to 347.6 over sine of 36. So I'm going to use cross multiplication again. So A times sine of 36 is equal to 347.6 times sine of 31.1. Divide both sides by sine of 36, because I'm trying to get A all by itself. So A is equal to 347.6 times sine of 31.1 all over sine of 36. Okay, when you plug this into your calculator, you should get 305.5, and they were using feet. And then I'll do the same thing for solving for C. Okay, so we had C over 112. C over sine of 112.9 is equal to 347.6 over sine of 36. Just double check. Yeah, 112.9. Okay, use cross multiplication. So C times sine of 36 is equal to 347.6 times sine of 112.9. Divide that sine of 36. So C is equal to 347.6 times sine of 112.9 divided by sine of 36. When you plug this into your calculator, you should get 544.8 feet. Okay, so we found angle B to be 36 degrees, side A to be 305.5 feet, and side C to be 544.8 feet. So those would be our answers right there. Let me make just a small correction back on this one. When we got our answer for C, come around to one decimal place, that should actually be a 1 right there.